Well, hello and welcome back. Sorry about that bit of a judder, but we're in a big old girl, we're in a big Land Cruiser, and that was a bit of a speed bump. If you're wondering where we are, we're just starting our descent from Army Village and we're working our way down towards Paphos. So where are we going? Well, we're going to show you where the main dealer for Toyota is in the centre of Paphos, because this Land Cruiser wants a little bit of loving care and it's got one or two bits that we're going to go and pick up. So enjoy the drive. It's a slightly gloomy day, but it's not that bad. So here we go, sit back and enjoy the little ride, and let's go and check who is actually on our breakfast sofa. Miss Dawn, are you there? Mr. Sean, are you there? Mr. Roger and Miss Anne hanging on for dear life. Squeezed in the middle is Mr. Doug because he's finished his housework. He's hanging on to a rum and coke, and of course right on the outer edge, on his very own special little machine, the treadmill, Mr. Allen. Knock it on, let's get up to a leisurely pace and let's mosey on down to downtown Paphos. Now, as you can see, it's a great view. Miss Daisy, are you remembering the island of love? And of course your little Gumbaru in crime sitting next to you, the little doggy woggy called Bobo. Mr. Bo, have a look at that, feast your eyes, that's where your little Gumbaru has come from, downtown Paphos, the island of love. Although today it's a little bit of a gloomy day, shall we say. The rain is still lingering with us, but they've promised us sunshine towards the end of the week. So where are we now? We have descended into downtown Konya, and those of you who've got good eyes may have noticed that there's a little bit of raining droppings coming onto the front windscreen, and the ride in this car is absolutely Sherlock Holmes, isn't it? I've just realised it's absolutely awful. It's a big wallowing beast of a car. Perhaps it's very good off-road, but it doesn't seem to be very good on-road, that's for sure. And I apologise for the camera work, lady. So sweet Caroline. Get your jupper back onto that memory foam cushion and pour the life out of Lord Nigel Big Guns. Give him another gentleman's sour and take away the bumps, that's for sure. Now, we're all getting a bit parched, by the way. Miss Vivian, get that kettle on and make sure it's a very big kettle indeed, because there's certainly a couple of pots of teas required. And then the lunchtime club is brewing up as well. We've got Mr. Jamie. We're not sure what he's going to have to eat today. You never know, it could be a bit of lasagna, or perhaps he's popping down to McDonald's or KFC, and you never know, he might bump into Miss Andrea and Mr. Mart while they're busily whizzing around the country lanes of the rather nice area that they live in downtown Norfolk. So a very big hello to everybody, and thanks for tuning in and thanks for watching us. It is very much appreciated. Now, if you like what you see, don't forget to go and hit the like button, click through and subscribe if you haven't already, and you may want to go through and hit the buy me a coffee icon and watch the channel grow. Give us a bit of liquid benzene or coffee depending on what we might need on that morning, and watch the channel grow and help us to travel around on our travels, so we say. Now, pothole from hell, so we came to a snail's pace, that's for sure. Now, those skies are not looking too good, are they? No. But the temperature, to be honest, is not too bad. It says 15 degrees on the dash. So Miss Daisy, Miss Dawn, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Light coat and a baseball cap, and you'll be doing all right, that's for sure. Now, talking about baseball caps, my cuz James up in Bonnie, Scotland, with his beautiful wife Karina and of course their little daughter Dally, well, he is a graphic designer and he's frantically working on some nice designs for the Marika and me logos, and so far what he's come up with are absolutely spectacular. So you never know, sometime in the near future we might get some t-shirts made, we might get some baseball caps, and we might get some sunglasses. So at least Mr. Allen on his treadmill will be doing all right. And of course they'll all be in blue except for the sunglasses, which of course will be in black, but you never know, we might give you the choice of a blue lens. So where are we now? Well, Miss Andrea, Mr. Mart, we know many other people as well do like the golden arches of McDonald's. Well, that's coming up on the left hand side. Uptown McDonald's is on the left hand side right now as we speak, and at these traffic lights, if you were to take a wiggle we'll stop here because we're local, but we're foreign locals, so we'll stop just in case there is a gumbaru with a camera in his hand. Now, if you were to take a left here, you would wiggle and waggle into the area known as the Yereskipu Industrial Estate. Over on the other side of the road, you've got the Blue Cross Private Hospital, so if you need to get something done while you're here, pop in there. Right in front of us now, you've got the Neon Paphos Mall, or the Neon Mall of Paphos, to give it its correct title. It hasn't opened yet, but it's not far away, that's for sure. And we believe there's going to be a supermarket and a few shops in there. When it opens up, don't worry, we will go and investigate, and of course we'll take you with us. Now, just over there is the Esso benzene station. Let's have a look today. What is it? 1.38 for a litre of unleaded and 1.58 for a litre of diesel. So in English, that's about £1.30 a litre and about £1.50 a litre, and the same in American. So there you go. So as you come to understand, if you do decide to click through and buy us a coffee, it's not going to take us very, very far, but it probably will allow us to make that special little driving route, especially for you. Now, you've heard me mention MGs. On the right hand side there, you've got the Ford dealer and the MG dealer, and apparently the MGs are selling very, very well indeed, and of course they are now an electric car only brand. Myself, I don't get it, but never mind. Volvo, if you want one of them, or a Hyundai, that's on our left hand side. And then coming up into the viewfinder right now, well, that's Uptown Super DIY and the former Debenhams, and of course that is going to be knocked down very shortly, and we're going to build a 27-story skyscraper with apartments and all that kind of thing. So if you're looking for that perfect place to get that perfect view, that could be the place for you. And down there is a fountain roundabout, as you can see, and that's where we're going to go. And at that roundabout, you could go left into Yereskipu, but we're actually going to go right, and we're going to go into the older part of Paphos, should we say. It's what I call the municipality part of Paphos. It's towards where the police station is, the fire station is, the Gumbaru parks his car on WA lines. That's the mayor, because he doesn't know how to work the smart arm for the parking. So that's that rather nice fountain roundabout. You've got Toy Box, which is a toy shop across the road. If you go straight down there, you go down to the Paphos Harbour, but like I said, we're going right, and we're going along this road over here. My car's in the wrong lane, but never mind, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter in Cyprus that much. Coming up here to give you a bearing, that's Chickis Motors on the left hand side. That's a quality used car dealer. A bit of a mixed reputation, without trying to insult him. Sometimes he looks after you very, very well, and sometimes he tells you to off. So go and have a look at it, and if you find something you like, perhaps get an independent expert to have a look at it before you part with your money. That's what I would say. Now, coming up here now is the old police station, which is still in operation, and then to the rear of that is the new police station. Next door to that is the fire station, and just across the road there is the Toyota main dealer. So we're going to mosey on down a little bit here, and then of course the video is going to come to an end, and I'm going to come back and go and get some parts for this old girl. So where are we now? Well, coming up here you've got a rather large pet shop. So on the right hand side, Miss Daisy, Mr. Bobo, if you want to go and get that special carrying box for when you're coming out to your holidays, that's where you might want to go. And then just over yonder was the Mercedes dealer. Yes, the main dealer for Mercedes in downtown Paphos was a little bit further back on the right hand side. So if you want to go and drop, well, quite a lot of money on a car, that's the place to go. Now, talking about Mercedes, people who follow the channel understand that we are on the hunt for a classic Mercedes S-Class, one of the greatest cars in the world. Well, it was in its day anyway. This one's 27-year-old, the one we're hunting down, and when the weather breaks, we're going to go and have a look at it, and if we think it's, shall we say, not a bad one, we're probably going to drop the 10,000 euros on it and buy it, and then probably another 50,000 euros over the next year or so. But hey, it's only money, as I say, and luckily we got just enough. Well, I don't know about that, but if you really want to watch the channel grow, you could go through to our about page, and of course consider buying us a coffee and help us on that journey. So where are we now? Well, you've got KPMG, the accountants, on our left hand side. You've got Coffee Lab if you want a nice coffee. You've got the Archaeological Museum of Paphos District on our right. you've got Atlantic Insurance if you want insurance on your car. And then coming up further down to give you a big bearing is going to be CETA. What's CETA, I hear you say? Well, CETA is the Telecom Authority of Cyprus. So if you want a landline or internet or a mobile phone, or you want to pop in and pay a bill, or perhaps you want to complain, the CETA main office in Paphos would be the place for you to go. And that's coming up very, very shortly, just after the Hellenic Bank, which is coming up on our right hand side now. This is the older part of Paphos now, should we say. Some of these buildings are from colonial times. So that's CETA just over there, this big posh building on our right hand side now. Got a coffee shop right across the road if you want to chill out afterwards, and a big park right in front of us. And as you can see, the rain is getting heavier and heavier and heavier. So, well, we're a bit luckier. I'm losing my English. It's watching Receive the booth. Marika is even stealing my English when she's not sitting next to me. Now, as you may have noticed, there's 2 videos of Mr. Paul every day at the moment, and 1 video of watching Receive out of booth at the moment. That's going to ramp up next week. She's going to feel a little bit better again, and we're going to do 2 a day, that's for sure. So 2 of me driving around, wiggling and waggling, doing silly things, and 2 a day of Marika having a chat and having a dance and telling you what's going on in the world in many, many different languages. Now, right in front of us, you've got the Nior Espresso Bar and the Boulevard Cafe Wine Bar Restaurant, which means that is Uptown Kennedy Square, which means that technically we are in the old town. So I'm going to say thanks for watching, and of course, if you like what you see, hit the like, click subscribe, and why not come back for that little bit more of my complete and utter insanity. To be honest, I think we'll be going through these red lights in a minute. They're taking a bit long. People get impatient, and in Cyprus we don't really like to stop. Red lights are only there in an advisory capacity, by the way. So please check that if you are out in a car or out on foot perhaps, and you push one of those buttons for the zebra crossing, do not just step out. Please take great care. You have to understand that most of the time the brain is being cooked by the sunshine, and you know, we've got cigarettes and we've got frappes and flip-flops and that kind of thing to adjust, and on top of all that, now you've got people driving around making YouTube videos. So please be very careful when you're crossing a road or if you're in a car. I'm going to say thanks for watching. Let the video fade out. Technically now we are in the old town, if you're wondering. Idiot born every single day by the looks of it. Well, more than every day in Cyprus. Thanks for watching.